afternoon, the PSN community. I'm Steve Hanham, who's the Operations Manager for the Property Support Network, and I'm delighted to be joined by our guest speaker for the PSN online event, completely free. I'm delighted to be joined by Kirsty Darkins, who is going to be one of our speakers. Hi, Kirsty. Thank you very much for taking the time out to have a chat with us and just to tell the community a little bit about yourself if they don't know you already, and the sort of topics that you're going to be covering at the online event on the night.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like there's a lot to do before then. And a lot could happen before then. But yes, a lot of people in the PSN community do know me. But for those of you who don't, I am a commercial surveyor by trade, and I invest in commercial property myself. And I'm also a commercial property mentor, helping residential investors and pension trustees diversify into commercial investment property. So I don't focus on commercial conversion. I focus solely on commercial investments. So keeping it commercial, high street, industrial, offices, completely diversified sector. And what will I be talking about online in January? I'll be talking about what the trends and opportunities are in the commercial property market in 2024 and beyond. And believe me, it's an exciting market and an exciting time to be in commercial.
Yes, yeah, because you're more pure, like sort of commercial units and sort of CMOs as well.
Yeah, so CMOs, light industrial, mixed with office maybe, or retail, leisure, office in strong high streets. So yeah, commercial multiple occupancy buildings, and keeping it commercial and really focusing on strategies that are quicker in and out. So that's part of what I'll be talking about online in January, is which commercial property strategies am I focusing on, and do I recommend people focus on in 2024 in what is a buyer's market? Where are the best opportunities? Where should you look? How do you find them? All of the good stuff.
That's the important bit. How do you find them? Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody who's doing property, that's the important key ingredient of how to, whatever strategy you're doing, is to actually be able to find the deals.
Yeah, so how to find them, and then, you know, just helping people identify what the opportunities are so that they can decide which ones might be right for them based on what they're trying to achieve.
Yeah. And so, yeah, so you're obviously involved in commercial property yourself. You know the ins and outs of actually running commercial property as well. So I'm sure you'll be happy to do a Q&A session at the event as well. And
yeah, absolutely. So obviously I'll deliver some content, give you a flavour of what's happening in the commercial market, what to be aware of, what are the trends, what are the opportunities in each of the different sectors: industrial, high street, office. How do you find the best opportunities? And then really my plan is to open up to question and answer, because I'm really there to help anyone who wants to start diversifying into commercial, work out how they do it, and
they might already be in commercial, and obviously shares from your experience and knowledge and what you think the market is going to do in 2024.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always very happy to be challenged as well, you know. So it's just an opinion. At the end of the day, it's a very experienced opinion, and I am active in the market all of the time, as well as helping other investors to be active in the market. So I do know what's happening on the ground. Me and my team are talking to agents all day, every day. We've got our own investments, our own developments, our own projects. But I'm always very happy to hear alternative points of view and have a good debate about forecasts and what's happening in the market. So yeah, I'm very, very happy to liaise with other experienced commercial investors and professionals as well.
Yeah, for all different points in the sort of property journey and sort of experiences. Also, rumour has it that you have your own Sky channel as well. So,
well, I don't know if it's my
maybe not your own, but you're certainly involved with the property graduate on Sky 186, which I think
with John Howard on Property TV, which is on Sky, and Fiona Talbot. So I filmed that earlier this year and it's out now. The third series of Property Graduate. It was a lot of fun to do.
But it was, quite different as well. Sort of maybe got you out of your comfort zone a little bit as well.
Well, yeah, because the range of projects was very broad.
Yes. So there'll be a little clip coming up because so one of your team has sent us.
To be perfectly honest, from this presentation, have no idea what you're going to do with this or what your numbers are. Right. And the question I have is that if you gave this to John, what do you think his reaction would be? You probably wouldn't do this as a resi conversion, you'd actually look at keeping it commercial. Why didn't you list that as a possible exit strategy?
I think you're quite ruthless, aren't you? It's kind of a bit like a Dragon's Den, kind of where they go through the pitches and the deals, and I've seen some of the clips and it's quite obviously interesting what people say.
Yeah, so it's a mix really between Dragon's Den and The Apprentice for property investors who want to get into property development and scale up their projects, and the opportunity is for them to win the chance to work with John Howard, and he'll fund a deal up to £1 million.
Excellent.
That's kind of the prize that they're competing for. But yeah, I think, you know, ultimately I was there to choose the best person for John to work with, and people need to be able to stand up to pressure in this industry. People need to have the knowledge and the skills you know, to work with John ultimately. So yeah, we weren't holding back. We had high expectations. And
I bet you quite enjoyed it actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, people don't realise that it's quite a lot of pressure whichever side of the table you're on, because we've got to choose the right people, we've got to ask the right questions, we've got to dig deep enough to really understand who knows what they're doing, who is a good prospect, and it, you know, it's not as easy as it might seem.
Yeah, it's always important to do sort of due diligence, and I mean, obviously it's slightly different on a TV show, but no matter what you're doing, it's important that you do your homework of who you're entering into sort of joint ventures with, and that you do your due diligence on your projects. And you would have thought most people would know what numbers are, and
well,
I'm sure
you would, but I think, you know, it's about valuing your time as well, and a bit of respect. You know, you kind of think, you've just given me this piece of paper that looks like it's been written by a 5-year-old. What are you expecting me to do with this? You know, and it's just kind of so yeah, I did get a bit grumpy actually through some of it, and I think it gives people a flavour of how I am to work with. You know, I'm direct, I'm honest, you'll always know where you are. I'm very real. I don't do dreams, I do reality, and that's what I expect to see from the people in that program, really.
Excellent. Yeah. So obviously, if people want to come along to the event, it's absolutely free, it's online. You can register your ticket at www.thepsn.co.uk. As soon as you register, you'll then get an email with the Zoom link to attend the meeting. So I'll send.
Well, good. So, yeah.
Excellent.
If you're interested in commercial, and I'll see you there.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much, Kirsty. And see you soon. Right.
Yep. See you there.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.